Welcome to Kigali, Rwanda. Hi people, my name is Daphne. So welcome to this video. To travel to Rwanda tonight. I am going for a conference for 1 week, and I just thought I would make a vlog to to have you guys walk this journey with me from Kenya to Rwanda, and let's see how this journey goes. I'm just from picking my yellow fever card. We are those people who get their stuff kind of late. So I've just picked my card, my yellow fever card, and yeah, let's go on this journey and see how it goes. Our bags are packed and you're ready to go. Oh, so guys, my flight was at midnight, so that's why some of the videos are a bit dark, not even a bit like dark. Yeah, the flight was literally at midnight. But so I'm just checking in. I guess this is where I actually don't know where I'm going. This is me just checking. Yeah. So passport. Oh, not passport. Tickets. Boarding pass. This is it. We are leaving Kenya for Rwanda.
Flight attendant Abraham Ololana and flight attendant Helena Haching. We take great pleasure in recognizing our SkyTeam Plus members. Thank you for your continued support. Flight time today will be 1 hour and 5 minutes, climbing to an altitude of 36,000 feet above mean sea level. Kindly pay attention to announcement of safety-related information that will be provided to you shortly. Thank you for choosing Kenya Airways as your choice of travel today. We are delighted to have you on board. On that side.
Total flight time was about 30 minutes, which gave me ample time to read through a book that a friend of mine wrote for me about my identity. Shout out to Betty. Yeah, she's the one who wrote for me this awesome book, and thank you. This is chicken spiced sandwich with cheese. Oh my god, this looks weird. Is it raw? Okay. I know, it looks so weird. Same to my chicken. Are they like frozen or something? Gosh, they look so weird. Okay. Welcome to Kigali, Rwanda. Yeah, Kigali International Airport.
Yeah. It's such a classic.
So I'm just heading to clear with the immigration. We have touched down at Kigali, Rwanda, clearing, and then I can go to the hotel. Hey guys, I've just checked into the hotel that we'll be sleeping in tonight. Arrived at Rwanda, Kigali around maybe 1:30, 2 Rwandan time, 2 a.m. And yeah, it's around 4:30. I'm tired. I just want to go and sleep. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow and see how this journey continues. Bye, good night. Hello, good morning everyone. So this is my first day in Kigali, Rwanda. Breakfast, we had African tea, a slice of bread, some fruit, an omelette, and these vegetable samosas, which I highly do not recommend, but to each his own taste. Yeah, and it was sweet. It was awesome. We checked in into the hotel around 4 a.m. today morning. We arrived at the airport around 2 a.m. Rwandan time, so that would probably be around 1 a.m. Kenyan time, because this side, no, I think that would be 3 a.m. Kenyan time, because yeah, it's 3 a.m. Kenyan time, because Kigali is 1 hour behind Nairobi, Kenya. Yes, so we checked in around 4 a.m. and I slept for maybe 3 or so hours. I woke up with a headache. The headache was like so bad in the morning, like around 6, 7. So I have literally, been struggling with it the whole morning. But just groomed and had my breakfast. And yeah, so I thought I'd make a small video of the journey so far. And what I can simply say, I have seen the goodness of God in this journey. Like even like yesterday, kwanza number one, I didn't have a passport. Yeah. The EAC, because Kenya and Rwanda are part of the East African community, they allow someone to travel without a passport. But then I just had my national ID. So I was still like, wait, will I really fly with just my ID? You know those questions. You're like, okay, yeah, the East African community has said so, but if it were road, someone would easily say, yeah, definitely, I will do it without my ID. But y'all, I was scared I would not be allowed to fly, but fortunately, I was allowed. I only needed to go to the citizen portal and get an interstate pass. Yeah, so what you need to come from Kenya to Rwanda, you only need your national ID. That is if you don't have a passport. If you have a passport, well and good, just come. But if you don't have a passport, you only need your national ID, and then you need an interstate pass indicating that you're actually coming to Rwanda. The interstate pass, you get it from the eCitizen portal. Just go to eCitizen and then Immigration Services, and then fill in your application and print, and then download and then print, and then you'll use that at the check-in point at the airport. So that was literally the first, almost like the one of the early times. I'm like the first times when I was like seeing the hand of God. So I was scared. Kwanza when I go to that check-in, the officer there was like, okay, so show me your passport. I was like, okay, great. So in my mind, I'm like going, okay, no, this is that time when we are told, go back home, you're not flying. But y'all, the Lord came through. And then I was like, I don't have a passport. I am a Kenyan citizen. I'm traveling with my ID. I said, okay, a bit confidently, but I was shaking. So the officer just told me that I need that interstate pass, and he told me how to get it. So I just rushed and got it. And by the way, I have learned, if you're traveling, it is not a joke when they tell you to check in like 2 hours before flight for an international travel. Because imagine if that would have happened and I need to like board the plane in like 5 minutes or like 10, or would have been disaster. So at least I got there early. When that situation happened, I had some little more time to work on it before finally clearing with them and checking in into the plane. So that was literally the first time. And then we traveled. The experience, I'll just link the videos. I'll just like put some of the videos, but apologies, they are not such good quality. They're not of such good quality, so I probably won't put so much length into them because they're not of good quality. They were taken at night because we traveled at night, literally. So in the dark, morning, so it was still dark. So they're not that. The quality is not that awesome. But I will still add a few just to show you how we were taking off and finally landing in Rwanda. And when we were just about to touch down in Kigali, Rwanda, I remember when the flight crew gave that announcement, and then I just started looking like out the window. I'm telling you, Rwanda electrified. Rwanda is electrified. Like literally, you look from above and everywhere there is electricity. And then you know Rwanda is like small. It's not like Nairobi, Kenya. It's not like Kenya where you like have to take a serious mode of transport to move from one end to the other. It's not that big. It's a relatively small country, but Rwanda is electrified. Like you look down from the plane and you just see electricity everywhere. Like they have taken this thing seriously. Yeah, but that was definitely something awesome. And then at the airport, when we like offloaded from the plane, how do you call that? Alighted, yeah. When we alighted from the plane, the staff at Kigali International Airport, I would call them a bit more polite than the ones at JKA. You know, when I go to JKA, like, okay, it was my first time after they told me, after like I went with my aunt, so it got to like where I check in, where like I get to start the screening process and everything, and like I had to go through that alone. So my aunt like left akaniacha peke yangu hapo. But when I was there, Nikki, when I was just going through that process, like literally, first of all, okay, they didn't kwanza tell me like what is expected of me, what should I remove from my body, and like what should I like not have when I'm passing through that. Do we call it that screen? Like that frame thing. I don't know the name. But kwanza they didn't tell me that. So what I did, I just took my luggage and then I passed them through. You know that thing that you put your luggage in? Yeah. I passed my luggage to there, and then I was still holding my phone on my hand with my belt on. So they were like, kwanza I passed, and then that thing like beeped, the frame thing, yeah, it beeped, and then the flight crew just got mad at me, like, mbona unapita na simu hapo, sijui you passing with your phone, sijui you have a belt on. I'm like, kwanza you didn't tell me to remove them, and then number two, you like quarreling me about them. So anyway, that was not so kind of them, but I do not do okay, I can say I hold it against them kidogo. They should be a bit more kind. I mean it's Kenya. Like, what if I was a foreign visitor who has come to Kenya and then I'm treated like that? Okay, I will not hold it against them because I'm a Kenyan and I love my country. But like, tell someone something. Say your expectations before someone messes up, and then you start quarreling them at CG. They've not met your expectations. You'd rather point out your expectations first, and then if they mess up, now you have a right to quarrel them. Sindio? So that was it. But then when we got to Kigali International Airport, the flight were kwanza, they were kind. They were way kinder. And okay, well, the flight on the KQ plane, what is the flight? What? The flight crew, apologies. The flight crew on the plane, they were funny and they were awesome. The ones on the plane itself, they were amazing. And then when you got to Kigali people are kind. So far, I think they're just so kind. yeah, so we like literally in the airport we were being directed, go here, but vis-a-vis the JK airport where like you're expected to like know stuff, you know, like they don't have people on the ground to just direct you. They kind of expect you to know, ukiingia unaenda hapa, after that you go to this and this place, you know. Apart from that, yeah, something really interesting happened yesterday night when we were trying to get, okay, today morning when we were trying to get the cab today to bring us to our hotel. Okay, apologies, let me just change this kit. Okay, so what I was saying, when we were trying to get a cab to come to the hotel where we had booked reservation. Okay, the hotel is called 525 Hotel in Kigali, Rwanda. So we like try all these, you know, like, okay, the local cabs that they have here, one is called Diego. You see the way we have Uber and like Bolt and all these other things in Kenya. The Uber is not in Rwanda. Yeah, like it's just not in Rwanda, unfortunately. So, but now we had to use like the local taxi services around. Yeah, like the cab, but not the traditional taxi, because those ones are normally way more expensive. So we used so they have Diego and one that is called Diego and Move. And what is so crazy, like Move, okay, like the people on Move were not available, and then the app was not working. And then when we asked, we actually happened to find someone who had a Move t-shirt on the airport, 2 people actually, and then they told us that they actually work with Move, like the like taxi service there. And then we were like asking them, well, how come your app is not working, we are not getting, you know, services from Move at this time. And then they're like, people are sleeping. And then we're like, wait, so you people, and then they were like, all the drivers are like asleep, you know, the way. Yeah, it was just interesting to find out that in Kigali, it gets to a point where everyone is sleeping, like all the taxi drivers are sleeping. Okay, on that specific, the ones using Move, yeah, like they are asleep literally, and the servers are not working. Like it's like the last person who leaves the office like closes the server so that even the app does not work, and then they open it in the morning. Like that was just so crazy and weird, you know, like why would you do that? So I kind of came up with this nickname for a sleeping economy, because and then, okay, that was not it. So we used the Ego. One of us had to buy a line, an Airtel, a Rwandan Airtel line, to register to have their mobile to register on Ego using the Rwandan mobile phone. And we actually ordered our taxi, and then after that we got to the hotel. Yeah, we were brought all the way to the hotel. It costed us 10,000, probably, okay, around maybe 15 minutes drive, 10,000 Rwandese franc. Don't worry if you're wondering how much that is. That is about 800 Kenyan shillings, which is not so bad considering that it was night. And yeah, we were me and my roomie. I have a roommate, yeah, the one who even videos with on the videos Zandege, yeah. So we split the cost to be about 450. That would be about 450 Kenyan shillings. Sorry for that. Yeah, that would be about 450 Kenyan shillings. But that was awesome. And then we go to the hotel only to find that the people at the hotel are sleeping. I'm like, so my argument is justified, you know. Sleeping economy. Okay, this is just like me joking, but Rwanda is an awesome place. But yo, these people are sleeping. Okay, the filter. Okay, they're not okay. It's just some of them are just like, you know, you compare this with Kenya, and you know, in Kenya, someone will even if you go to maybe a business person at 2 a.m, they'll be like, karibu sana, because they want your money. In Rwanda, people are not interested in your money. Okay, not that much. You know, Kenyan will just have this, you know, as long as you're giving me money, I'll do it for you. But, you know, these people are like, comfortable. And they will tell you the truth. I remember at the airport we wanted to buy this MTN line, and then the person who was selling it, she told us that yes, we can buy the MTN line, it's the best in Rwanda, but then she was so frank and told us that the network connectivity around the airport is not good. So we ended up considering, and we said we would not go for that option, because the main reason we wanted that line is so that we can connect, we can have some connectivity around the airport so that we get the taxi service. So they are that frank, like it's not about your money, that like it's really not about the money that you can give them. They will tell you the truth, and by the way they're just okay. And then we actually got here a few issues here and there. The room we had booked for, apparently it had like rooms are full, so we had to be relocated another room, which we were told that the guest who was supposed to be there had not signed in, had not checked in. So that is the room we spent the night in. We are supposed to be relocated to our room, the room we officially booked, today, in the course of today. Otherwise, apart from probably today we're just going to be traveling around, doing a few tours of the university where the conference is going to be held, and I don't think we have much to do today, but let's see how this day goes. So that is just an update up until this point. I have seen the goodness of God, and I will just keep sharing about how, the small instances where I've just seen the hand of God literally. Kwanza hapo kwa the interstate pass, that was just God. And then the takeoff, and then by the way, when in the plane, mostly when it's like dropping height, when the plane is dropping height, when you're nearing touchdown, when you're nearing your destination and it's like dropping height, there's some small turbulence. I felt some small turbulence, but apart from that, it's so okay. Like if you've ever been scared of boarding a plane, please don't be. Please do not be. There is nothing to be scared about, like completely nothing to be scared about. Kwanza when it's on the runway, ni kama uko tu kwa gari, like there's nothing, and then within no time you just realize that oops, you've already taken off. Like you won't even like realize that you're already not on the ground. So there is completely nothing to be scared of if you're one of those people who has been a bit worried and anxious. Oh, how will my plane journey be? How will the feeling be? Apart from the headache that I'm still feeling slightly, I've not experienced any travel-ish related sickness that you can say. If you can just see behind me, this is just a small background of Kigali, Rwanda. I will take a better video of it and show you guys.